Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VeVe OMI update video. We have a ton to go over today. I'll get to that. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Missed you, Dashi. Missed you the last couple days. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. Normally, the rules are I'm going to talk about 30 to 45 minutes before I get to everyone's comments. But today, I will likely have to go and talk for an hour-ish, if not more, just because there's so much to go over. If I wanted to, I could talk for 3 hours, but I'll try to condense everything. I will get to everyone's questions eventually. Obviously, if you don't have the hour, if you don't have that long, just comment down below a super chat, and then I'll just go in and I'll answer everyone's questions. I'll answer the super chat. I'll get back to my blurb, and then I'll answer everyone's questions. But yeah, there's a ton that we got to go over today. Let's start with the OMI, shall we? OMI, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be the same thing every time. OMI's down about 0.5% on the day. 200036369 369. Damn, she fine. Sorry. Heck, I love that song. Grew up with it. $214,000 in volume, which is really nothing. Not gonna lie, it's kind of embarrassing. OMI, the people are feeling mostly negative about OMI today, probably just because a lot of things have been running as of late, and OMI's kind of still stayed steady. But I don't know how long that's going to go on for, because you see a lot of volume going in on VeVe. The NFTs are moving pretty quickly. We have AscendX, which has the most volume at 126,000. The rest are in between these three. It's going to be Uniswap, OKX, and just another version. Oh yeah, and both Uniswap. So Uniswap on Ethereum, Uniswap on Base, and then OKX as well. They all have 20,000 and above. But let's compare to the rest of the market. So Bitcoin had a big couple of days. It had gotten up to 69. We'll comment nice down below the 69 a couple of times. Down about 1.5% today to 67.8. I'll go up and down for whatever. ETH down 1.5%. Solana up 2.5%. Everything else pretty flat. Dogecoin up 2, Tron up 1, Toncoin up down 1.5, Avalanche down 2. Let's see how the flow flows down 2.5. Flow was up like a lot on the week. Flow's up. It was up like 60 cents, down 57 right now. Let's see. Oh, there's Mogcoin, and there's Cat in a Dog's World called Mew. It's a Pokemon thing. Anyway, there's the top 100 is 1, 2. And honestly, these are just the ones that I know of. Brett is 3. Apecoin's not a meme. They actually have the stuff with them. But 3 so far. Floki is 4. Bonk is 5. And again, I'm sure there's 1 or 2 other meme coins that I'm missing. Whiff is 6. All these meme coins. Pepe is 7. And then you have, I think Shiba Inu is 8. And obviously Doge is 9. So you have 9% of the top 100 is meme coins, which is heckin' wild. At some point, you'll have money flow from projects that have really nothing to offer to projects that are making a large amount of money. When does this happen? I don't know. Obviously, I do expect OMI to go crazy. But again, how I was talking to a buddy with this before, and I was like, guys, listen, the last gold and silver logo sold, I think, for like $5,800, like today. And I was like, that's good. I'm not going to sell my logo for that price. I mean, I have 2 logos, definitely the number 1 or the number 41 I'm keeping for a while. But the other one, if the logos get up to like 12K, like you can sell it for that, and I could just sell that in OMI, and just get OMI for it. I'll do that if OMI stayed down here. Because yeah, that's great that had doubled, but OMI, oh God, if that doubles and let's say I can sell it for 12K, like, is that going to do a 10x? Like, is that going to go to 120,000? Probably not. Could it? Yeah. But OMI is going to do a heck of a lot more than a 10x. So it would be stupid to not sell at that point, at least for me. Now, obviously with the logo, because I have 2, I have no problem selling 1. At that point, it's going to be what's that worth to you. This weekend was absolutely bananas. Let's go through it, shall we? Let's go through it. What is even on the VeVe announces Elmo. I'll get to that. Comic-Con, Figpin. It's supposed to be Figpin success. What is Figoin? I don't even know what that is. Is that a curse in any other language? U.S. prosecutors call for reduced 5-year prison sentence for 2016 Bitfinex hacker Ilya Lichtenstein. CME open interest reached new notion of all-time highs yesterday of 172,000. This was like several days ago, like Wednesday. 172,000 Bitcoin. Alongside the wild surge in open interest futures, premiums have climbed to 5-month highs. Can't go over that. Can't go over that. Wow, there's a ton of stuff I can't go over. Tengeku Senso. Lukady Dukady says, are you guys going to use base OMI by any chance? Is there any connection to Stacker? Can't wait to play the game. The Tengoku Senso game says, yep, we will be using the base OMI token. We're finishing some stuff now, so stay tuned. When does that happen? I'm not sure. They've been teasing this for like 2 years. Can we go another 2 years? Can we get some trailers? Can we get some? Who knows? Who knows? But that's something that's pretty fun. The X-Men the detectives be like, hey, is that an X-Men logo? And it was. That was pretty great. Was very excited for it. I don't remember if that was the secret drop or not, but that was a fun one. Biggest party, Ada's. Oh, okay. We have, is it Boom Studios? I'm trying to think. We do have, okay, Dynamite. Dynamite Comics is something that is coming to VeVe. They have, well, obviously we have Spider-Man, but they have some Spider-Man stuff. They have Blade stuff. They have Valparella. That's one of their most popular ones. That is, if we're going on like the list of stuff, that's like a C tier type of character. But again, they do have a pretty decent following. Also, Boom Studios. What is this? I guess I have the partnership with Boom Studios. 126,000 followers over on X. So that was really cool. VeVe had done, I think, I don't know, $150,000 over the weekend, maybe 200,000. I'll count that up in a second. Because yeah, the Figpins were big too. So the Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 1964. This is the one, Spider-Man Annual 1964 #1. First appearance of Sinister Six, sold out real quick, $47,000 to VeVe. Next one we had after that was the Marvel Mighties. That was the Spider-Man. That one did not sell a lot at all. I can go and take a look at that real quick. Also, I have to talk about the cat. I will talk about that later. I promise. I promise. I have to give y'all. All right, hold on. Copy link. And let me send that to the cat. Okay, here we go. Come watch me talk about the cat. And again, I will talk to that in a little bit. Someone's putting Deadpool there. But yeah, let's take a look at Spider-Man here real quick and see how much they actually grossed on that. You're only able to get the New York Spider-Man for a couple of days. If you didn't buy it within that, you cannot get it from the store anymore. Not that that really matters, because it was $15 for the for a price point, and I think now on the secondary market it's under that. It's like it's $11. So again, if you wanted it and you're like, oh, I missed it from the store, you can still get it from the market for a cheaper price than what I paid. Now we talk about OMI, New York Comic. Thanks, bro. I know you want to get that cheap OMI. There was a whole ass Ecomi party on that Saturday that I unfortunately couldn't go to, but yeah, a lot of talk about OMI, and again, we'll get to that. Yep, that's me. All right, talking about good news here. All right, paste. Talking about it now. Cool. People keep texting. But let's see what they got. All right, 1471. So if you take the 1471 and multiply it by 15, that's another 22,000. So I guess 69,000 between those drops. Everyone comment nice down below for that 69. That was pretty cool. Let's take a look at some of the other drops here that they had real quick. The KFC Figpins, this was, they sold out of those. So I think 350 were VeVes. The other 350, I think, was Figpins. Another $8,700. So we're at like 77, 78. And then they had the X-Men logo. I think that was another 20-something thousand. So it's 1873 times, was that 15? But 15, yeah, $15. 28,000. So what were we at? We're at 78. So it's 98. It's 106. Say 107 with a couple hundreds in there. The Addiction comic did not do that well. Let's take a look, see what it has. Addiction comic. Oh, they had actually, that's like 2,000 comics. All right. So 2007. So I figure about 14,000. What were we at? 106. So that's 120. The big robot stuff. I did really well. I got secret on this. So let's say, so like 800 plus 300 plus 75. So that'd be 375, right? Multiply that by 25, 9,300. What were we at? 120. So we're at 129 now. For the weekend, the Marvel, this is another one that did not do so hot, which I am a little confused why. Well, I mean, I think I know why. There's 2,500 of these things, but it's the Spidey Mobile. So this Spidey Mobile, let's say this sold 1,000, say 15,000. It's a little bit more than that. Let's say like 16,000. Where were we at? 129, 1630. So 145,000 for that weekend. Evermind, I don't think did that well. Let's see what we had here. Evermind sold about, might have sold about 1,000 copies. So it's what were we at? We're at 145, so that's 7,152. The Evermind, this one I really like. The Bobo, the discount Harambe, I thought that was really cool. So we had, let's say 710, and this one was 40. So this one was, oh no, this was 710. So 798, let's say, times 15. Round that down. All right, so 11. So let's say like 12K. What were we at? 152. Or sorry, 164 now. The Weapon X. The Weapon X is going to be a decent one, despite having like, what was that, like 700? All right, so 28,000. What were we at? Like 156. 28,000. We're at 176, 180-ish. So let's say like 184. And then Assassin's Creed Odyssey. All right, so yeah, it made about 200K. But let's say with Assassin's Creed, this one did not do well at all. This one sold like 100-ish, 100-ish of that. So that's times 4. That's 4K. Plus, let's say like 400. Let's say like 350. So 350 times 20. So it's 7K. So it's 11K. So what are we at? 195. And then the Storm did really well. I'm not even going over the Surprise the Occult. So let's say 404, 40, 16. What were we at? We're at like 196, 194. So it's 210,000. And the last one is going to be the Sanity, the Rise of the Occult. So yeah, $200,000 weekend for them. This other one did not do that good. Let's say 700 times 7, so 4,900. Yeah, like not 250,000, like 215, give or take. That's what they had. I'm pretty excited about that. That's a nice weekend for them. Definitely justifies all of that. Let's go on to the rest of the stuff here that we have. I almost died in an Uber where we had like the trunk wouldn't open. There was no seatbelt on that. That was the only time, Mr. Quadwo with the Kia Forte, that I was debating about leaving a bad review on Uber. The drive, I think, was okay, but just the fact that there was like no safety features in that car was heckin' wild. That the front seat was all like, I don't know. Anyway, scooting me, they called me a man. Biden with the Trump hat on is great. I love that. Been lost, forcibly stopping themselves, running law, create new conversation. All right, Ecomi saying OMI has entered the building. Shout out to Foster for that. Going over all that noise. So Wednesday, I wasn't even there. Thursday, I got there for a bit. That was fun. Central Park. I bid 8,888 points for my X-Men. There's nothing else to do with these freaking points right now, these MCP points. So I'm just spending them where I can on stuff that I know is going to sell out, that I know I can sell for a profit. Now, did I sell this for a profit? No, I didn't. I kept it because Sanjay is probably going to make a freaking group out of that. He's probably not. He already has the gold logo group, the Ecomi Secret Rare group, the Marvel logo group. I feel like Sanjay's going to make a group out of everything. So I was like, you know what, YOLO, let me try it. Did he? No. Will he? Probably not. That was a joke, people. It's a joke. So 6, New York. Oh my God, I'm never doing Airbnb again. That was nuts. Historic moment has arrived. All right, they had the first level 100 redemption. That was a physical thing. You got like this heavy like gold brick. It's not really gold. No, I don't know. You have inside it. There's a card. You can go and redeem the card for a level 100 logo pin. And honestly, that 200 like $20,000 they grossed this weekend was only from the primary markets, not including secondary market action, which there was a ton of. There's gonna be a lot of Definity news soon. I can't wait. Venmo's 60 million US users can now buy crypto using MoonPay. Shout out to that. Quantity Funds launched STKD, Bitcoin and Gold ETF that exposes investors to both assets through their respective futures and ETFs. Morgan Stanley now holds 272.1 million in Bitcoin with 0.02% of total 1.2 trillion holdings. Kathy Wood said that everyone should have at least 1% of their portfolio in Bitcoin. Morgan Stanley is just way far away though. Like they might get there at some point, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Go there. Ben Rose was retweeting everything this weekend. I accidentally paused it at the right moment and got like an anime opening there. He goes out and says, David Yu and Dan Crothers recognizing our level 100s at New York Comic Con. They're thrilled to have legendary artist Ron English at the VeVe booth as well. That was really cool. Always love him. Always love talking to him. Sorry, thing came up. Shout out to Josh Emmett for being there as well. We did talk about the sparring match. He's down for any time. He still says he's got to talk to his team, his coach, and everything just to make sure. It will be a boxing match. So me having a virtually 0% chance to winning it's still less than 1%. It's a charity match, but we will be having a charity boxing match at some point. If it happens, it still should. But yeah, he said like because of his hip and stuff, he's like, if we do it, we'll do like a boxing match. I was like, yes, my man. So again, obviously it will be sparring, it will be for charity. But that'll be fun. Took a lot of awesome pictures. Dude, bruh. Look at me and Spidey going at it. Like it's like Miles in a Peter suit. Anyway, let's I think that there's a lot of these pictures that I have to get rid of. Okay. Herbs and who is this? Hold on. Was updated. Grateful to be a master collector. All right. Shout out to Herbs and Potions. That's a master collector. Somebody wants Lori Brenner having the Queen VeVe having the Louboutin shoes. You know, the ones that we had from last year. Absolutely. Oh my God, those shoes are incredible. Still the party. Yep, I'm still there. Phil Nice has the #1 VeVe heart logo. That is insane. I'll be doing a couple giveaways sponsored by Stacker. It's going to be a complete set of the VeVe hearts unredeemed, the VeVe hearts unredeemed, those 4, and then the VeVe pins as well. So that is going to be that's probably worth a couple $100. Unredeemed, honestly, now it's probably going to be like it's probably a lot. And the other thing is a Alex Ross preprint that is worth like $700. We're going to have a couple of huge giveaways on here. Is there any way for I don't know. Deleted. Being real with you, I almost forgot to share my VeVe official update saying that he is level 66. Shout out to Being Real with you for that. Coldbot, Randy. Oh, somebody says they're going to get a Tesla robot, an Optimus, and they're going to program it to have my voice. Shout out to you. Who said that to me? Sanjay, there's Josh, there's Sanjay again, Mr. Ben Rose. Attitude is gratitude. Ben Rose says we don't underestimate the power of what you and other content creators contribute to the digital collecting space day in and day out. Thank you for building the future. He was talking to OMI, but I feel like he was also talking about all the other content creators as well. Singapore's biggest bank, DBS, introduces token services to enable blockchain-based banking. And the SEC approves New York Stock Exchange options for spot Bitcoin ETF. Huzzah. Finally, SEC did something that was not horrendous. The SEC also approved CBOE options for spot Bitcoin BTF. So again, they're on a roll on the 18th. BlackRock has also bought a total of $1 billion worth of Bitcoin last week. That is, Jesus, man. No wonder we rose to like 69,000. Good. Dr. Rolex says, big shout out to VeVe Official for this amazing honor. Was extremely impressed with the attention to detail and the fun unboxing of this monumental moment for myself and others in our collecting journey. Thank you, David Yu, Dan Carruthers, for making this a reality. Congrats to all who got one. VeVe Digital Collectibles saying, congrats. It's an honor to have you in our community. Talking about level 100s. Mr. Ben Rose says, DJ Big Bot getting down on the beach. Stepping on a beach. Stepping on a beach. That's a SpongeBob reference. Cannot wait to get up. Jill Crane is going to be coming on the podcast. Shout out to Jill Crane. That is Al Khan's wife. She is president and CEO of First Responders Children's Foundation. We will be doing some more giveaways with them as well. That'll be fun. And then I guess Dan Williams. Dan Williams comes up to me like, "Hey, Randy." It's like, "Oh, hey, I'm ready. How you doing?" And he's like, "Hey, Dan Williams." I was like, "Wait a minute, I know that name." And he's like, "Yeah, CEO of Figpin." I was like, "He knows who I am." I'm thinking in my head like, "Ah!" And then I was like, "Okay, cool. Like, hey, how are you?" It's like, "Good. I want to talk to you about coming on your channel. Like promote the partnership. We want to do some giveaways." I was like, "That sounds great." He's like, "Can I buy you a drink?" I was like, yes, you can buy me a drink. This man is just hero. He's a big partier. He's a fun guy, and we exchanged numbers at the time. We didn't really lock down a date that day. We just like, hey, we might do it week after next. We have to get schedules together. Let us get through this weekend. And then we texted yesterday, and he will be coming on Halloween. It will be a spoopy Halloween episode with Dan Williams, CEO of Figpin. We will do some giveaways there. We might have some other stuff that's going on. I'm not sure, but again, I will keep you posted on the giveaways from Dan Williams. Cannot wait for that. Me and a couple of other people were legit finding people's bodies. That was wild. look at Vincent Zarzolo in the background. Like, he's looking at it like, wait, what is he doing? The next slide. Oh. I love him so much. I who else is signing? VeVe Magic signing his head. Randy Chavez signing his head. Josh Emmett with it. This was a good time. This was a good time. Oh, Axion AI. I got to talk about them at some point. Not right now, but another point when I do a Definity video. Can't go over that. David Yu posted. He didn't think we would notice, but wait, am I Tony Stark in Avengers 2012? Where it says that man is playing Galaga. He didn't think he'd notice, but we did. David Yu posted about Pokemon again. He did it in Comic-Con, so he didn't think that we would notice, but we did. Says Pokemon TCG has arrived in New York City. Free exclusive gift bag, first come, first served. And then he also posted Latios and Latias as well. I have said before, I will say it again. I do not think with all the Typhlosion, Pokemon, all these leaks, they are going to announce anything right now. If they have it, they might wait until after Pokemon like Channel Day, after like a day in which they go on and say like, hey, here's the actual leaks. Yes, Switch 2 is confirmed. Yes, you're going to have a Pokemon Gen 10. You're going to have a bunch of other stuff. I think once that all that has happened, David will be like, hey, if we have it, then he'll announce. I call sorry, I can't. A buddy of mine is watching from Colombia. Shout out to my boy Ernie, watching from Colombia. I don't know about y'all, and I don't even know about this house, but there are many that they will never let Mrs. Butterworth be taken from them. They will consistently use that old Mrs. Butterworth container. Gotta love those people. Why should I? And we have great photo. Oh my God, double great photos. Like, my boy's having a good time. Good time. So in the VeVe Digital Collectibles on Comic-Con day 1, right? It's the first day. It's that Thursday. What do I see? Then the crotch of Luffy. That is on VeVe Digital Collectibles post. Why would they post a big shot of Luffy, the Monkey King, the man who is known as one of the best pirates in the entire world, in the longest running anime of Funimation, just ever? You have One Piece. Why would they put that unless they were pretty sure that we were going to get One Piece on here at some point? Do we have it in the terms of manga? Do we have it in the terms of Figpins? I'm not 100% sure yet. And again, we got to go over Figpins. We got to. So, I don't have them on me. They're upstairs. But the Figpins that we have, the VeVe gold logo ones, I'll tell you all right now. This is a private sale. This was not public. I can't tell you who it is. But one of my friends sold his for $500. I was like, Chavez, ain't these just these little VeVe gold? Like, they're pins. They go on your they go on your shirt. What? Why'd someone buy that for $500? Because they are fig pins that Figpin people cannot get. What are like most parents' biggest mistake? You're not dating that person. You're not doing this. You can't do that. And then it becomes the forbidden fruit for the kids. Like, oh, forbidden fruit tastes so much sweeter. You say not to date this person. I'm going to date this person even harder now. When you tell the Figpin community, sorry, you cannot get this exclusive one of 450 Figpins because they are exclusive to the VeVe Go logo holders, they're like, well, I want to go get it. Gary O at 1234CA3 even has a video. Let's go over this right now. Gary O at 1234CA3. Okay, all right. He was there, by the way. He goes on, and I'll say what he says first. Caught this amazing interaction at the VeVe booth. David met a die-hard Figpin collector that had come to the VeVe booth to find out about the gold logo pin. David offered to trade his one and only gold pin for 3 of his. Was pretty cool to watch. Let's watch it. Wow. Hey, there's Eagle.
That's an amazing deal. What he did was he just traded a pin for the gold logo. Wow. Wow. Awesome. You know what? Awesome.
Okay, so why did I go and really make a big deal about that? Because maybe that is not the only trade that happened this weekend. Maybe there were multiple, in the same way that we have the top 500 VeVe wallets, which I will go over in the next couple minutes. They also have fig pins. Like, so be advised, if anyone has a gold logo and they have the gold fig pins, on the back of them, they have little numbers that you could go and put into the Figpin app and you can redeem, like whatever. They also have a leaderboard. And some of their top Figpin holders were at the convention talking to David about trying to get some Figpins, trying to get, X, Y, and Z. And long story short, there's going to be a lot of cross-pollination in between the Figpin community and the VeVe community, at least right now as far as the gold and silver is concerned. But I feel like they're going to come in, they're going to get KFC, they're going to get, it starts there, and then the sickness takes hold, the addiction takes hold, and it goes on. Even Sergio, he posts over on the Facebook saying, I don't think most people in the VeVe fam understand just how passionate the Figpin community is. They rival our own enthusiasm for VeVe. They have a line wrapped around their booth just like VeVe does. VeVe X Figpin is a match made in collectibles heaven. There was a buddy of mine that got there. Buddy of mine that got there on Thursday morning, waited 3 hours in line in order to just get to the con, just before it opened. Immediately goes to the VeVe booth, gets stuff, done. Like ran to the VeVe booth to get his stuff. 20 minutes later, he's at the Figpin booth trying to get some of their KFC Figpins, and he gets handed a ticket saying like, hey, now again, it opened at 10 o'clock, I think. So at 10:20, he's at the booth and he gets a ticket that says, "Come back at 1 p.m. That is when you'll be able to." The line. The line was always wrapped around the booth. It had been open 20 minutes, and he got told to come back 3 hours later. That is bananas, because they had to help so many people. So I'm exceedingly excited to see what this relationship brings. Yep, went over the Bobo, went over that. Oh yeah, I got the good. Shout out to Bezoj Man. Bezoj Man bought my grenade silver edition for 200 something doll hairs. Shout out to him. He'll be buying more as well. True these. There's a guy named Andrew Zabko saying still pretty new to VeVe, but decided to try a few of these to have some fun. Getting a couple of the Evermind comics. He got an uncommon, a common, and a secret rare. So I thought that was really cool. Shout out to him. Oh, also, like the day before Comic-Con, we had a Alien 54 drop. I'm sorry, an Area 54 drop. And it was just from Ron English, and I talked to him about it. And so it wasn't really like a comic. It was how many of these are any still left? Oh yeah, there's a bunch left, like 1,400 left. These were, I think it was worth it to go on the market and to buy one for like $2. It's just weird. I love weird things. I love all things alien, and this is just one of them. The quotes were cool. The artwork was cool. The story, the lore. I thought it was cool. And again, you can get it on the market. You don't have to pay the $7 for the. If you want to try to gamble, you can. I just got it for $1.88, like on the secondary. Again, just thought it was heckin' awesome. I love this picture with Bam Bam, Tamiana, and Wolverine. Looks pretty good. Also, I drank on that Thursday night. So let's go over the parties. My life is a party. My home is the club. Let me tell you that I appreciate everyone, and I love everyone, especially when you buy me stuff like beer and liquor and shots. And when you got into the club on Thursday, right? You go up these little stairs, and there's a bunch of tables. There's alcohol servers everywhere. And I'm chilling up there for a while. I'm chilling, but not everyone can get up there. So I go around and mingle with the rest of the folk, and you get these like tickets. I did not even get. I guess Eagle was supposed to hand out these blue tickets. One blue ticket is like a drink. I didn't even get one. It didn't even matter. Randy, can I buy you a drink? Randy, we need to do shots. Randy, what do you need? It's like, oh, okay. So I got bought, I think, like 13 drinks before I stopped counting, and I was destroyed that night. It was awesome. There was not why am I thinking Dexter's Lab, Incredible Crunk? Fantastic Four. Ben Grimm. So Ben Grimm was there as the Thing. There was like a guy with a Mario hat on. There was just a lot of craziness going around everywhere. It was heckin' awesome. The party was bananas. If there's any party that anyone should go to in their life, one of them's got to like top 10 VeVe party. Maybe you have like Burning Man, maybe you have like Pork Fest, maybe you have like New Year's in different areas, Guy Fawkes Day, whatever you celebrate. But a VeVe party like that was bananas. And then obviously Sanjay's party. This shout out to Mr. MC1. None of this would be. It would have still been a great weekend without it, but just having that gold logo party, that a little more chic, a little more elegant, ton of giveaways, a ton of stuff, a ton of work, but a ton of stuff. Again, that networking. I would have never met. Where else is Dan Williams going to come up to me and be like, "Hey, can we come on and chat?" Like, again, that experience is probably only exclusive to me, but where else can you see Marvel artists were working there? There was just where else are you going to see Josh Emmett, UFC? Like, where else are you going to see all these peeps? And there's other people that it's only going to get more exclusive. It's only going to get bigger and better. There's only going to be better people there every year. I mean, it's been amazing. Shout out to Sanjay for all that. I know I'm at 34. I told you guys, I'm going to be talking for like an hour-ish beforehand. I was at a party on Saturday where, I don't know, this guy's a big fan of Superman, showed him the VeVe stuff. He thought it was really cool. The following there doesn't, yeah. I had a conversation with a friend the other day. And he said something really profound, saying like all these singular IPs where they try to do their own NFTs, their own whatever, they're failing because their following doesn't follow them into the Web3 space. But VeVe having all of the IPs is bringing that audience to them. And when they go, I don't know what I should talk about first. Should I talk about the Curator program or should I talk about Elmo? I don't 100% know. So let's see where I am on this screenshot journey. All right, I'm on Sunday. I'll make sure I go to that. Okay, let's am I salt and pepper? Let's talk about sex. No, I don't need to do that. Let's talk about Elmo, right? Let's go to the whole thing. Give me 1 second here to go in and type in this because I need to get to this Reddit post. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's talk about Elmo. Get ready to laugh and play with Elmo dropping in Blind Box on Saturday, 26th October, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Decat token saying, okay. For Decat rolling out the big guns. For Decat building something epic for the community. Watch this space and it's about to get wild. Randy is legendary. Decat will be on VeVe. I will say that for right now. Decat will be on VeVe. I will tell you why after I go over Elmo. I am an ambassador for. All right. So first off, this channel is sponsored by Definity. I am a makeshift ambassador for the Decat token. I have a ton of Definity. I have a ton of Decat. This is not me saying like go buy these things, even though I have more Definity than a Decat. Maybe I should change that up. Anyway, Decat will be on VeVe. I will go and let you guys know how after I talk about Elmo. But yeah, Decat. Well, I'll bring that super chat up again. But I already talked about I'll talk about Elmo first, and then we'll get on that. We'll get that, Brett. Sesame Street Elmo. Enthusiastic, friendly, and curious. Elmo's a little monster with a big heart and a contagious giggle. Fernando Jimenez. Let me know if thank you for the super chat. Let me know if you have a question. Elmo loves to make new friends and be a part of everything that happens on Sesame Street. I don't know if that was a troll, like Elmo loves to make new friends while also having it posed with a rock. I'll go over all the lore. Elmo, get ready to laugh and play with Elmo, complete with adorable animations. I don't know what the animation is going to be, but this interactive 3D collectible brings the beloved red monster from Sesame Street like never before. So you see he's posting there with a rock on a pedestal with a rock. And same thing, the Elmo Gold on a pedestal with a rock. Awesome seeing you and partying with you at the VeVe. Yeah, let's go. Obviously, we love you, packaging dude. You're going to come on the channel again. We're going to have another level 100 stream, and you'll be on it, and it's going to be awesome. Again, thank you for that super chat. We love you. All right. Anyway, oh shoot. Okay, where was I? Okay, here we go. Elmo. Why am I going off about this rock? Because this is not just any rock. It is a friend rock, a pet rock by a character named Zoe, and Rocco, if that's what it's called, and Elmo have beef. When I say it is on site, Elmo hates this mother flapping thing. The entire Reddit, 4chan, Twitter, anyone that has ever watched Sesame Street knows that they hate Rocco. They love Elmo. Elmo is just a travesty of justice. Has to be like the comments on this. On Reddit, I started watching the video mad at Elmo, but by the end, I heckin' hated Rocco. Honestly, I found myself siding with Elmo whenever Rocco is concerned. I'm usually annoyed by his constant referring to himself in the third person. They're like, why are they gaslighting Elmo? Clearly, Zoe is a KGB operative trying to compromise Elmo by making him go insane, thus leading to the downfall of Sesame Street and ultimately corrupting the American youth. Now, I don't normally throw around KGB operatives and accusing people of being communists. But I will say this. Zoe has this pet rock, and all the rest of the people on Sesame Street is like, yeah, you know what, we'll just go with it. She's got a pet rock that she thinks is sentient. You know, like, I don't know who has these inanimate objects that they talk to all the time. Anyway, Elmo's just like, hey, I want this cookie. And this human character is like, well, you know, Rocco was in line before you. and she gives Elmo's cookie to Rocco, and Elmo loses his shit. Elmo's being like, "You don't think Elmo will cut you?" He doesn't say that, but he's like, "Rocco's inanimate." Basically saying that Rocco is an inanimate object, and even though Elmo's technically a puppet, long story short, gets very jealous, wants to just kill the thing. Other people say Elmo vs. Rocco has got to be one of the best feuds of all time. Nothing else gets Elmo fired up like Rocco and is consistent over multiple episodes. Let's follow up video with this, blah, blah, blah. Basically, this is people's Vietnam of like this next generation. And I'm very curious on why they decided, like, what is it? Is Elmo going to be pushing Rocco off the pedestal? Is he going to be like throwing Elmo against the wall? I don't know why all these Sesame Street characters have to have an object in it. Like, I get now, like, all right, Cookie Monster, oven, cookies, that's cool. But, and especially because you can have like Hui, whatever it's called. And now you have the KFC, the fried chicken. So that's a really fun image. But it's really kind of hard to play in your showroom with these characters when there's a freaking oven and a light lamp post in the mix. I really think that, you know, they should not have these sold separately. Tickle Me Elmo or Elmo on the Toilet would have done very well. This one will still probably do well as well. I know having 1,980 of him for his rare is not a great start, but having 203 of them as a secret rare is fantastic. So this will obviously do really well. And it's not $50, $60 anymore. It is $30. So this is much more appropriately priced. This will probably sell out. Yeah, everyone be hating. They be hating on The Rock. But they love Elmo. Anyway, I just want to let you all know that that was the beef. Now we're going to get to the cat and how and why the cat will be on VeVe. Let's go to, do I go X? How do I do this here? VeVe Digital Collectibles. They posted a video about it the other day too. Oh yeah.
Our co-founder and CEO of the
Oh no, that wasn't it. Even releases. I'm gonna have to go to the YouTube, and on the YouTube, I will type in VeVe official, and they will have, all right, update.
Hey, it's Corey, and I'm at VeVe booth 3327, New York Comic Con 2024. And I'm here with none other than Dan Brothers, co-founder and COO of VeVe. Dan, a lot of people have been coming into the booth for comics, and one of the exciting things we have for comics is VeVe Comics. And one of the cool tools that we have coming in VeVe Comics, which you have been heavily involved in, is the VeVe Comics Curator tool. Dan, can you tell us a little bit about what is a VeVe Comics Curator tool?
Absolutely, Corey. So the Curator tool really allows comic artists, independent writers, anybody who wants to start potentially publishing their own comic to come through the VeVe platform. Very, very simple, easy interface, and upload their own comic, decide how they want to sell that comic, variant covers, everything like that. So it's really, really cool tool that we have coming in the future, and really excited to announce it here.
And I'm really excited to hear about it. And one of the interesting things about comics on VeVe is, yes, we have some of the huge brands, like we have your Marvel, we have some independent things, we have The Addiction and 24/7 Comics. And VeVe Comics with the Curator tool hopefully is going to allow a lot of you who are watching, who want to get into comics but haven't quite figured out the best way of doing it, to quickly and easily get your comic in front of a pretty big fan base, right, Dan?
Exactly, the big VeVe fan base.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I know you're super busy. And
There's a lot that could be said about this. I don't know how much of which I'm going to go into because I've already been here for 43 minutes. But it's a lot. Figure creating a tool to allow people to produce their own content is going to streamline this process so heckin' much. So just think about physical licensors for a second, right? One day, just making their own digital stuff to sell on VeVe with a tool, and VeVe gets a percentage without even having to produce it. Literally the Walmart of digital collectibles, like Al Kahn was saying years ago. How long has this been in the work? I don't know, but that is such a big deal. I don't think people realize how much their demand there is to be on VeVe. They have a pipeline of it. Everything is planned out for like the next couple of years. Could other things be thrown in there and things be moved around? Always. But this is something that if you want to go in and get on VeVe and you're aggressive about it and you have a big enough audience, you can. But if you're a small time person, like how many times do they do decon stuff anymore? How well does that, how money's really made there? Big licensors are going to want to go on and they can afford to push other people around, and they will. But now you have your own tool where you're not going to have to wait 5 or 6 years to get on VeVe. You can go on, get on as quickly as you can use the tool. Again, right now, I don't think VeVe can even keep up with it. But having a tool to create all your stuff is just absolutely bananas. And how is the cat going to go on VeVe? Well, the cat has a comic out there. They have a lot of stuff out there. But that's one of the things that they're going to do to, like, yeah, you can go read the cat the cat comic right now. But you don't have a limited digital collectible of it. I mean, again, why does VeVe have that partnership with Marvel where newer stuff like this week, I'll see what it is. They have X-Men #6, X-Factor #3, Venom War Carnage #3, Venom War Lethal Protectors #2, Avengers 19, Iron Man 1, Incredible Hulk 18, Spider-Boy 12, Spider Society 3, Alien Romulus 1, Spirits of Vengeance 2, Scarlet Witch #5, Dazzler #2, and Conquest 2099 #2. All coming out this week that you can go and pay like $5 or $6 for. Now, why would you pay $8 or $11 or $12 for the digital variant? Why would you pay that for the NFT variant when you could just pay for you could still get it digitally, you could still read it on your phone at the same time, and you can do it for $5 less. Why would you pay for one that's the NFT? Because it's limited. It's only 1,000. There's varying different artworks for it. And again, you can read the cat right now for free if you want. But if we go in and we make it a certain amount, like, hey, there's only going to be 500 of these with multiple different variants for the cover. That's going to be heckin' awesome. And they could do that consistently for however long. I mean, to make a comic is really hard. To make any of these things is really hard. But yeah, that's my that is how and why the cat will be on VeVe at some point. When, I don't know. I'll keep y'all posted. 47 minutes. Okay, let's go the rest of it here. Frank Miller with a VeVe hat on. Gotta love that. Frank Miller. Yeah, it even says Miller over on the side of his hat. With a gold logo hat on nonetheless. Mr. M2000 says, an honor to meet Frank Miller. Gracious to take a pic with his personalized VeVe gold and silver logo hat. Oh, that was heckin' amazing. They had a giveaway, like a Mets jersey signed by Harvey. And he signed it with like VeVe gold logo holders. And Sanjay was in his element. He's like, you signed a VeVe gold logo. Yes. Like you would have thought he won the lotto. He was quite beside himself with happiness. Can't believe Fun Under the Sun got number 88, Colonel Sanders, which is awesome. Somebody else got the number 321 VeVe Heart logo. Company, yep, 23, 3-hour wait, not all. Absolute bombshell. Oh my God. I cannot wait for Dan Williams to come on this podcast because I guarantee you he's going to drop so much alpha on his partnership with VeVe, on other stuff, but that partnership is probably bigger than Funko, because Funko doesn't really have a lot. Like Figpin is easier to collect than Funko because they take up less room. They are very scarce with their product. They're very good at making their products scarce enough where it has value. They have these points as well. They have big wallets that you can track. They have these leaderboards. And then also at the same time, the community is hella passionate. And Disney, I was talking about it before. I said weeks ago, hey, you should watch this Disney Pinnacle partnership. These pins are something that you should keep an eye on. Pins are crazy. They do it at Disney parks all the time. Now I know why Disney went with Pinnacle for their pins, because VeVe had already had something cooking with these guys. And I love Disney. I think their stuff with Disney Pinnacle, Again, it was something to watch, and it's still probably something to watch, keep an eye on. But now that we're going to have this is going to trump everything else. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that Disney Pinnacle is like done for now. I want to see how they react to this. I want to see how they continuously drop product and raise money. Because again, they one trick pony right now. They have pins and that's it. Is that enough to keep them? Because now there's competition. You can't keep 100%, of the audience forever. But now when you have digital pins, not just on Disney Pinnacle, now you have it with VeVe. How much market share are they going to take away? Are they going to take away 20% of the market share? Are they going to take away 80%? And how many other platforms are going to be able to even do something like this? Probably next to none. I think there's room for both. I think that you can have a successful Disney Pinnacle and a successful VeVe Figpin partnership, but there's going to be a lot of money going towards leaving that ecosystem for the VeVe Figpin digital pins. Again, just throwing that out there. You guys have no idea what the consequences of this is. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Who is this? Who is this that wants to send me a... Oh, very nice. Carrie Mitchell wants to send me a message of the... There's emoji dancing. We're all dancing. Again, when you have emoji do that type of stuff, it's hard not to dance. Let me go and accept. Primary. Yep. I'm going to heart react. Follow back. All right. Shout out to Carrie Mitchell for that. Anyway, there's a bar. It's huge. Cool. Schoenberg Curator program. First reason drop is because KFC's awesome. There's Dan Williams announcement. Independent artists. Yep. Ben Rose. Okay. Top 500 hodlers here. Let's take a look at the top 500. The top 3 sellers in the top 500. You have Jay Green, sold 20 collectibles. Fiction House, which sold 62. Now, we're at 82 total. And Sunchard BV sold 114. So that is 196 collectibles being sold by 3 people in the top 500. Now let's write that small. We have Mark Quinn with 380 collectibles that he bought this past week. Bezoj Man buying 608 and Expert buying 762. Now Bezoj Man had bought my silver grenade, so that's $250 something. So Bezoj Man doesn't just buy these cheap stuff; he buys a lot of stuff. And again, Expert 44 buying 762. So Mark Quinn has 3,100 collectibles. Bezoj Man has 63,888. He'll get up to 64,000 next week. Expert 44 has 9,859. Could possibly get 10,000 collectibles by next week. And he's got almost 10,000 collectibles. He's not even top 15. He's in top 20. Number 19, but still. Damn. Me, I am not doing so hot. I am still in the top 500. But I am... Heck am I? I am number 476. So I am pretty not in the top. I'm in the top 500, but it's getting close. It's getting close. I should buy more soon. Mark Quinn having a lot of sets. Absolute best. Yep, Tammy's awesome. Death Bunny says, honest questions. Did being part of the VeVe community improve your life in any way? Did you meet amazing people that you normally would not meet? Did you learn more about pop culture, art, movies, history, and fandom? Did VeVe reignite your joy for collecting again? 73% says, heck yeah, let's freaking go. 27% says, nah, VeVe sucks. There's only 227 votes, but I still thought this was really cool. This is a good post by Death Bunny. One over to Spider-Man. Mr. MC1 says, thank you, VeVe Gold and Silver holders, for celebrating David Yu, Dan Crothers, VeVe Official, and our favorite artists. We'd love to see your top picks with stars from inside our community. And he just tags a bunch of people. Hopefully they have good pictures. I don't think I took a ton. First appearance, eBay Live, saying they closed out New York Comic Con by selling some awesome comics and chatting about VeVe Official with a whole new audience. And that was eBay. That was really cool. Corey T says, first appearance of VeVe official TikTok shop live sales event. Was great hanging out with the TikTok crew. So shout out to them as well. My life is a party. Sorry. And then also on their day one at New York Comic Con, they also post Goku as well. They have Luffy, Monkey King Luffy, and Son Goku. Cannot wait for them to come on. Sergio Rodriguez talks about the Curator tool. I want to go over that real quick. He goes on and says, VeVe Comics Curator tool to democratize comic book publishing in the digital age. Gives creators user-friendly tools to publish their comics to the VeVe platform. The Walking Dead, Invincible, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were creator-owned properties. Will the next big brand launch on VeVe Comics? I think so. VeVe's co-founder, Dan Crothers, has just announced the VeVe Comics Curator tool at the New York Comic Con. The upcoming tool is designed to enable independent comic publishers and creators the ability to upload their comics directly to the VeVe platform, giving them direct access to the world's biggest digital collectibles community. Some people may not realize that some of the biggest brands in the world were launched by independent comic book creators, key among them Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Walking Dead, and Invincible. VeVe Comics' new Curator tool has a potential to enable the next big comic book brand to launch on the platform because it tears down any barrier to entry, including those from physical printed books, which are often costly due to the printing process. The ink costs are insane. That's all I'm going to say. Details are forthcoming, but the release of this functionality within the VeVe Comics platform is expected to be released in the coming months, so stay tuned for more. Sold mine, in you we trust. There's me. Stripe acquires stablecoin platform Bridge for $1.1 billion in crypto's largest acquisition. Digital asset inflows hit $2.2 billion, the largest since July, driven by optimism over a potential Republican U.S. election win. Every day, Trump gets further and further ahead. Every day, Kamala falls further and further behind. Bitcoin led with $2.13 billion in inflows, while Ethereum saw $58 million in inflows. Found out above. Couple comics, couple buddies. Okay, copy. Brock saying, do you have VeVe eBay on eBay? Guy's hilarious. Talked with Elmo. Eddie Brown says nothing beats the fresh morning view with OMI utility burning as collectors snap up VeVe premium digital collectibles. Sorry, I decided to fast. I have been fasting for 19 hours now, and I guess my brain is just not functioning on like no calories. View the latest OMI utility token burns while fueling the ultimate digital collectibles experience using the link below. Again, that's Eddie Brown talking about that. He's really cool. I don't need to go over any Earth 2 right now, nor that. I will be doing a Golden Dragon Club giveaway. It does have to do with Vegas. We might try to coincide it with DCon. I'll be talking to Turtle Golf for this further. I'll keep you all posted on dates and stuff. Fine art collectible. Oh, the Stan Lee fine art collectible. Only 133 of those were redeemed, so that's probably going to be pretty good to get. I want to get one, but it's like $600 right now. And again, last gold logo sold, I guess, was like for $5,900. You have Charles Delgado saying set number 259 in the books. Almost at my goal of 7,000 daily MCP points, and they had purchased Winter Soldier for $70. Didn't realize they were that far. Gary O saying last flight home. What a successful Comic-Con. Agreed, 100,000%. I have to. Oh lordy, hang on. Taking Bitcoin. I don't have a lot. Bitcoin. Okay. Works. Ooh. That's a good idea. Paying tax. Custody. Borrow against. Invest money. Pay good returns. Big spread. Okay. We can start by doing this with, and we'll get her in the next couple of days. He does this with casino chips, but we can do it on a smaller scale. We'll work on it. Okay. Yeah. Amazingly successful Comic-Con. All right. Let's go to, I think that was it for the news. Yeah, comics. Ecomi saying New York Comic-Con was an absolute blast. Huge shout out to all the OMI fam who came by the official booth to hang out through the week, along with the Ecomi Secret Rare holders who came to the inaugural logo party. Can't wait to see y'all at the next event. Absolutely. Oh, VeVe Newbie did a thing, and he says, I can no longer pretend that this is not a grail, and I'm here for the long term. Had to put my money where my mouth is. Find that, I think, well, I won't say what I already said before, but I thought that was cool. Shout out to him for that. And then we have Sanjay, Mr. MC1 has a status saying, hey, VeVe fam, what do you think of this Jujutsu Kaisen generously gifted to me by Figpin official, signed by Adam MacArthur? Oh, this is dope. JJK, baby. JJK. Jujutsu Kaisen is one of the most popular animes out there right now. Limited edition, 500 of them. There's so many giveaways for the VeVe Gold logo party that we ran out of time. So it's giveaway time. Post New York Comic Con 2024. 5 in the VeVe Gold logo group, 2 in the Marvel logo group, 2 on the Real Randy Chavez channel. To anyone in the VeVe fam, you must have at least 1 Figpin on the VeVe app to be eligible. Oh, we got a bunch of. All right, I guess we got a bunch of. I don't know when we're doing these giveaways, but just announced this on live. Hella excited. Yo, this is dope. This is dope AF. Okay, hold on. Clipboard, channel, YouTube. Yeah, I'll just put the YouTube up there. I mean, they could go in and look at my X account as well. But yeah, this is sweet. I don't know what the giveaways are going to be. I mean, I'll be doing giveaways from Stacker. I guess I'll be doing giveaways for him as well. He can. This is good. Okay, audio. Hold on one second. Okay, 10 million. Yo, what up, the king? Eight or 9 or 10. Yo, what up, the kings? The cat to the moon. Energy. Yo, what up, fam? Energy. I love your energy. Pun not intended. Oh, bruh. Well, the con was great. In case you missed the last hour, it was a good booth. Lots of people, lots of lines, good time. Let's start with from there. Generally, people like to try people that have crypto have other money as well. So I'm not 100% sure how big the market can be, but people definitely don't like to sell their crypto. So to have it custodied, and then get revenue from that will be, so to have it custodied and then get revenue from that will be a very, what's the word for lucrative? It'll be a nice succulent. Will be a very nice, enticing offer. Okay. enticing offer. Okay. John M says party seemed more packed than the previous year too. Yeah, we had a pretty big party. Oh, fudge. Hold on. So you think you can get me a deal with them? I can try. My contact is in Europe currently and is sleeping, but I'll connect y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be holding you tight, and there's nowhere in the... Welcome back. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Yeah, so the party was definitely more... It's just... we're in the bull market now. Things are moving for some peeps. Not that it really matters at a VeVe party. Everyone's all smiles. Everyone's all doing whatever. But the energy was definitely up. The energy was definitely heckin' wild. It was a great time. Abe says, can you start? I'm here now. Second like. yes, I started. The Avenue of Con, does your bull case for OMI change? No, I still think 5 to 8 cents is pretty much my base case. The one thing I am more bullish on than I was before is just VeVe as a company. The amount of money and you cannot overtake VeVe. I said back in 2021 they won the decade. Maybe some of y'all believe me, and then none of y'all believe me in like the bear market. But again, I said in 2021 they won the decade. There is nobody else that comes even close to what VeVe's doing as far as operations, as far as partnerships, as far as company growth, as far as fundamentals. Thomas Z0 says, great seeing you, dude, bro, so good. Oh, I love you guys. I love Tina and Rudy gave me a book. I got like halfway through it before, but I didn't have enough time to go through. I'll go through it tonight. I need something to distract me because, again, 19 hours with no food, just some water. I need to be well distracted. So I'll go over that later. Great to see it. Yeah, I wish that people could understand the difference between, yeah, you know what, I talk to people online and that's enough. I'm not really, and I get it. Some people are more introverted. They're not really a party person. But how do you not love? Like, how do you not love that feeling? How do you not love like seeing somebody that you haven't seen in months or years or for the first time? They're like, hey, we talk all the time, and then genuinely happy to see you. And now I get a lot of love at these events just because the YouTube stuff, and the X stuff, so people thanking me, and that's amazing. But other people that I see there, that they just have a good time, they talk to people, and they don't that don't have YouTube channels, that aren't like an influencer or anything, and they just the love that you see all around and is really freaking amazing. And I wish that more people got that. I don't. There's a scene in Kyle XY. It's like one of the first. It's in like the first episode where he's like never heard music before, but he hears his next door neighbor play Petrobel's Canon in D. Do 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 do. And he says that he wasn't sure what it was, but he was sure that it was a gift meant to be shared with the world and bring joy to all that heard it. If there's anything, and I get it. Well, Chavez, I want to stack crypto. I want to stack collectibles. I want to stack this, and delayed gratification. Understand 100%, more than you know. But there's anything that you do in the bull market, there's anything that you spend money on, if there's, go to a VeVe party and just feel the love. And you don't have to drink, you don't have to stuff your face with the free food, you don't have to feel like that's part of it, but just look and experience and just like, oh God, this is unlike Camaraderie. I usually I'm not like critical. You can't really impress me with camaraderie because from being in the military, that's the only type of camaraderie. I think that is a very unique type of camaraderie that you only get in the military. It's like when Brock is talking to Ash about Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. So it's like he evolved his Raichu as soon as he got, he evolved his Pikachu into Raichu as soon as he got it. Therefore, he couldn't learn any of the moves that you only get in the Pikachu stage. The type of camaraderie that you get in the military is only felt by people in the military. Nothing else I've ever experienced is like that. The two things that come close from what I've heard, apparently if you play like any type of high school or college football or like pro, that team, that's close. And then VeVe parties. This type of camaraderie that's the only thing that gets close to the military. And in this ways, it's a lot better because you don't hate your life when you're in VeVe. When you're in military, sometimes you might hate your life. But on the Suns, this weekend was so much fun. VeVe has the best community for sure. Love how much they give back. Yeah, and they don't have to do this. They could be like, hey, they could say we're going to throw this amazing party, and if you want to come, it's $500, and if any of the VeVe fam come, great. If not, have it sponsored by VeVe. To have it, they don't have to do any of this for us. I don't know how much they spent on this, and obviously, anything that VeVe did is a tax write-off. But still, all these giveaways are like for the gold logo. These 1 of 500 things. Like let's say, like let's pretend like Storm, right? Oh, I hate it when my fingerprint doesn't match. This is like a first world problem if I ever saw it. 400, it was 404, but let's say 4 times 40. Every year, VeVe gives at least 5 figures away just in gold logo drops. $16,000, which is that can go to pay someone's salary for the quarter. That can go and just get another license, go pays for whatever. But they give that away for the gold logo group. They go and they gave the Ecomi Secret Rare logo away. Like they didn't have to do that. They don't have to do all these things, but they do it because, it does benefit them because obviously we're talking about it. Yeah, I'm pretty impressionable. But also the community, like Sanjay doesn't have to do this. Sanjay is like, he could be riding off into the sunset, just like, this is life. This is what there is many people say like, oh, money doesn't buy happiness. Sure. Agreed. You could have money buys happiness up to a certain point. I think it's like $50,000, excess of $50,000. Then anything after that, the margin is like this. But maybe you can't buy happiness, but you can get a place in New York City where everyone's going to be, and you can have a great time. Like you don't have to cure cancer to make the world a better place. You can just put on a party where it's a safe, fun environment where there's tons of giveaways, there's tons of love, there's tons of people that are just awesome, verified awesome. And you do that so you bring a lot of joy to people that way. So again, a lot of people don't really have to do what they do, but they do, and I'm very glad that they do. Now, where was I? Yo, what up, Bill Gardner? How's it going, fam? Missed you at New York Comic Con, but it's okay. Next time. Joy Evan says, yo, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Need some help. I'm 3 sets away from 300. What sets do you recommend? Well, obviously the gold logo. That's one I always tell people that is really fun to have, and it gives you a lot. Oh, what is this? Send me the picture. Okay, I accidentally closed all my Twitter notifications, and that's going to be a thing. All right, that's not going to be okay. Well, rip. 3 sets away from 300. What do I recommend? The Todd, the Riso, like that first set is great. Partner statue, Spider-Man. But again, the top. If there is one that a lot of people do not have, one of them that I think that is really undervalued right now is the Lucky Gold Rosso. Now, the Rosso Dragon for the Year of the Dragon, you can buy one of them for like $4, the colored one. But the gold one, There's multiple that are out there, but only one is for under 1,000. You have one for $700, then you have one for 2,500. This one, there's only 88 of them, and I don't know if VeVe kept 8 or they kept 10, but let's say they kept 8. So there's really only 80 of these. I had to sell one to get the number 41 gold logo version 2, but I had 2, and I did not want to sell one. I had to though. But yeah, this one, 700 gems. If I had more gems, I have 256 gems in there. That is one that I would get. I would get more. That is something that I would I tell my best friends again. I tell like that's one. It's Tokidoki. That is going to go absolutely bananas at some point. When, I don't know. But yeah. DB Crypto saying, Ducat, yo, what up, DB? Ducat to the moon. But yeah, Weapon X didn't sell a lot at all. I went over that before, but let's go over that again, and let's see why. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. So my voice is still not 100%. But let's say they had 2,000 of these because they held back like the normal 90, but then they held back more than that for like giveaways and stuff. So let's say 2,000, and was it 1326, right? That's how much that's left. 674. Multiply that by the 40. They still made $26,000. So for a Wolverine where they've had like 6 Wolverines already, and for some that they've had 6 of already, that they still didn't do that bad, making $27,000, and it's a con exclusive. I want one, but I think you can get it in the secondary for like 30. Oh, it's actually 37. So if you're gonna get it, as well, going to vote. Of course. All right, moving on here. Hey, Rouse, I know what to talk about. Well, there was a lot of OMI talk. Y'all don't even know. Artur says, when you're able to purchase OMI directly from Stacker on the app, those transactions count towards daily volume. As a report, they should. I don't see why they wouldn't be. Yeah, they should, no problem. The Bakers is hey. There's nothing else I can say. Hey. It's Randy, a legend, diamond hand hodler of the cat, 100%. DB, the Randy, the cat, go SpongeBob, go Self. Orange Bagley says, did I make it for the stories, Randy? What an insane week. Oh my God, OBL. I can't wait to see you one day. Oh my God, why have we not met? Why have we not eaten tacos in the street while drinking tequila? I don't know. Yes, hey Randy and friends, great few months for the cat. Dude, I cannot wait for the cat to be on VeVe. I haven't even chatted with you guys privately about that. I just said like, hey, we can be on VeVe, and that's it. But I'm back home now. I'm back. I'll let y'all know. Just give us the OMI news. OMI will go to the moon at some point. When, I don't know. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna bring me. Nice to be level 100 these times. Yeah. Gvos, any discussions about OMI? Yeah. I mean, I still think so. It hasn't changed what I think. Again, I think 5 to 8 cents probably fair, but the VeVe is continuously impressing me more and more every day. And again, with Dr. Profit pretty much in charge of OMI with Stacker and everything, Dr. Profit has a ton of incentive to make OMI go up. Why? Because he's like the biggest holder of it. So yeah. Black Video saying, farming for Sunlight Metals and Dark Souls 2. Pray for me, y'all. This platinum was brutal. Yeah, that's insane. Go practice. Remember that dude that was like legit had to get like a therapist because Dark Souls was like ruining him. Captain Kurt, yo, my man. All my friends. I feel like Aragorn be like, my friends, you bow to no one. Yeah, I love you guys. People want me to go to Arizona. Well, I've been to Arizona, but they want me to move to Arizona. I said maybe next year. We'll see. So have you spoken to David or Dan? Always, all the time. Thought about OMI, mentioned anything? Yeah. If anyone's ever read the book Freak the Mighty, Freak had the he had this weird thing where he needed he had this sickness and he like operation. Anytime Max would go and talk to Freak about like his treatment and his sickness, he would be like, "The scientific research continues, my friend." When you say like, when you ask if I talked to David or Dan about OMI, it's like, "The scientific research continues, my friend." Maybe that's a bad quote because Freak dies. Spoilers. They had Max the Mighty too. That was a good book too. They had a follow up that was pretty legit. Anyway, mentioned anything. Progress continues, and things in the background are set up. Certain things have to happen, but yeah, lots of good things ahead. The Orange Cat, hey Randy, the cat loves you, and I love y'all, random citizens. Why is David posted? Bro, I don't know. I've been racking my brain. All right, y'all remember that scene in Avatar: Last Airbender when people keep asking Toph, "What is this?" And then Toph's like, "I don't know. I mean, what is it with you people? I'm blind." Because she's like the blind bandit. When people say like, "What is David posting?" I don't know. I wish I did. I'm dying. I know he's a fan. I know he's curious about see what they're doing in the space. But I cannot believe that they got to be close, right? Like they've been talking for years. They got to be close. They got it. They can't not be close, right? Oh, I just opened Instagram to go to David's page, but Casey is posting all the pizza from New York City, and I haven't had food in forever. And I am so hecking hungry. Y'all have no idea. I mean, you do. I assume everyone's been on a diet before, but anyway. Actually, let's do something else here. Let's do something else while I have the 400 people's attention here. Let's go to. Y'all can smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways of Patreon, smash the super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. David's in pursuit of the Holy Grail. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I'm sure they're close. I would put VeVe getting the Pokemon license now between 70 and 75%. I know. I thought 69 was the best, but I'd put it between 70 and 75% chance now that VeVe gets a Pokemon license. It should be higher, but I'm trying to be conservative. Holy Grail. The Orange Cat. Megalodon, aka Biggie E. Yo, what up? Bull Market. Trying to. Let's go. All of these boys, yeah, and all of these girls. That's okay. Good, Charlie. David is in his element. He was happy in general before they got banned, but now like a pig in shit. This dude is like, because now he's got someone around the company, and now he's only focusing on lies. Oh, dude, this is good. This is big. Evening to Cat Vamp. Evening to Kings. Dan says, Ren, did you grab any VeVe physicals? So I actually do have. Not for me. Well, I have the two VeVe gold logo pins. Those are mine, but the one I did grab a set of something for somebody, and then I was supposed to get others, but I legit I paid $100 for pins, and I got for KFC pins, and I got one of them. I don't know what happened. I don't know where it all went, but I got wrecked. I got Wreck-It Ralph. Beantech says, "Hey, do you know if I'll be able to pick up my gold and silver logo Figpin at the next con?" Yeah. Whenever that is, you'll get that. Mr. MC was hi VeVe fam. As I was house. I got yo Mr. MC1. Hello. Okay, so what? Freaking amazing. You know. So when I go for my gold logo redemptions, right? I say like, okay, I need to get the new golden fat tiger Tony thing, and then I need to go and I need to get the gold pins, and they're like, okay, what are your what Chavez, what are your David and Dan are right there, both of them. Like, what are your numbers? And one of them's like 468, whatever that is, and then the number 41. And Dan's like, oh yeah, number 41, yeah, remember you got that. Give me 25 grand for it. I was like, I've already been offered 30 for it. And he's like, really? I was like, yeah. Well, now I'm pretty sure Dan was kidding with the offer because he knows that that's a low ball. But the fact that he didn't know that I got a higher offer for it, like I got 30K for it. I was like, you didn't know that? He's like, no. I was like, huh, yeah. Again, it's up there for like 205 million, give or take, OMI, which is really low. Like, honestly, that's pretty low for what that is. That's the lowest one you ever get. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, that's stupid low. But one day. Anyway, so new comment was great. Jason say like, I survived. You did. I almost didn't. I was like, bro. After the first night, I was I don't even know if I should say this story. I was rooming with a couple of people, right? Somehow I was like the most sober one at the end of the night. Well, Ernie was more sober, but my job was to collect all of the other people that we were rooming with. And I was like, hey guys, let's get ready to go home. Like, I don't want to go home. I want to dance. Like, bro, like the party, like, am I Mace Windu in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, taking out his lightsaber, talking to Jango Fett and Count Dooku at the same time? Because this party's over. Like, I know that was a long road to walk down to get to that, but yeah, I had to be like, bro, this party's over. And then like, okay, oh no, I need to get my coat. All right, yeah, coat rack's right here. No, I want to go this way. The coat rack is right here, but I want to go this way. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know how nobody got like robbed or like assaulted or like, but I made sure that everyone got back, did the responsible thing. Yeah, we somehow survived. Elmo to the moon. Heck yeah, Elmo. What's up, Tanina? Tanina? Tanene. Elmo. Elmo. Elmo almost sounds like Peach. No, you don't think? Oh yeah, I can't even make the voice now. Kumo says, love the party. Great seeing you again, Randy, and meeting the fam. Unbelievable. Absolutely, of course. I just got. Oh my lordy! Why are there? Guy asked me for his number. What? Taken at the booth. Mine was delayed. DM her. Don't ask me. Do you know who it was? No clue. Oh, that's so freaking cute. Oh my God, that's such a great photo with Spider-Man. I thought VeVe was one of the gadgets. At okay. Okay, so I got permission from one person at the party. It was VeVe Fam Bam that I was like, hey, we gotta go. And she's like, no, I want to dance. And she was dancing. I was like, bruh, like there's like one other person on the dance floor. But yeah, it was Fam Bam. I was like, yeah, that was, and the other peeps, they're all doing. I would get like one or two people at the door, and then one of the other person would be like, yo, they would just wander off. And anyway, yes, Elmo. Is the Elmo? Yes, the Elmo is first appearance. You gotta love it when they're first appearance. Get those shadow fig pins. Get them. Yo, Tanina be loving this Elmo. Like a lot. The cat rolling out the big guns, building something epic for the community. Watch this space. It's about to get wild. Randy is legendary. Thank you so much. I also believe that I am legendary. Oh wow, Tanina be going crazy. Don't reveal too much. I might have revealed too much about the cat token. Yes, the cat is coming to VeVe. We don't have a timeline yet. I'll say at some point next year. Fernando Jimenez saying, awesome seeing you and the partying with you. The VeVe fam, 100%. Meow. Who farted? I did today on a plane, for what that's worth. Chocolate saying, packaging dude, what an amazing guy I met. Congrats on level 100 gift. Oh, 100%, 100,000%. Elmo ERC ecosystem now? Is that like a crypto? The cat in the house, 100%. Gotta love the cat. Circle, I wish VeVe have like a safe where you could put all the grails that you have in one space, so you can see all your special mints, special MT in one place. Oh, we have the vault. You just do that with the vault, and that should be fine. I feel like that's a thing. The cat. Yo, I'm sure they will do it. Yeah, the cat. All my favorite art. Parrots are all scattered. It's like hide and seek. The cat comic movie. Dude, I love how the cat token's on here as well. Makes me really want to go buy this kind. YOLO. YOLO, Bill Gardner. YOLO. Curators. So like Roblox with comics. I don't think this is just comics only. Well, they said comics for right now. Maybe in the VeVe-verse, there's other stuff, and that stuff will be done as well. But I'll keep you posted. And the independent artists and comic writers will be thirsty for VeVe Go logos when the Curator tool is dropped for networking expansion. Agreed. VeVe Zombie says, actually, I actually know a comic artist, but I should probably. I don't even know what's this dude's name. Josh. I don't know his. Oh yeah, Josh. Okay. Does he still do stuff? I don't even know in the last. Oh, 2 days ago. Let me shoot him a message. Meow. I have some news. You got a couple minutes to chat over the next day or so? Question mark. Curator says, when I fast for 18 hours, my words don't come out smoothly either. All right, I'm glad to see it's not just me. Glad to see that I'm not the only one. We have Eva from VeVeversity saying, VeVe logo exclusive party hosted by Mr. MC1 was an amazing night with many performances from the VeVe official community. She posted a lot of us. Okay, very good, very good. Gary, I was the last flight home. I'm glad y'all are making it safe. Y'all are making it there all right because I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling all right. I forget who sings that. Connor says, "Hi, Randy. What up? Meow, meow. Bam, bam. Give me those hearts. I'm finally here. Yes, it took you an hour, but we're good. We're good." J Tempo 2 says, "Hi, all." Well, hello. Is that Pedo Bear with a large burning pile of cash? Thomas 06 is great to see you at New York Comic Con. Great to see you as well. I love you, man. Mark Quinn says, VeVe love. Oh, dude, there's so much love everywhere. I can't wait till the next event. Jason Pena is the VeVe party, X Gold Silver logo party, like a wedding day followed by the honeymoon. Oh, bruh. I will always. I can't wait to bring more people next year. I can't wait to. We got to have these more. Fun Under the Sun saying, this weekend was so much fun. VeVe has the best community for show. Love how much they give back to the community. Agreed. Bam says, absolutely. New York Comic Con is probably the best one. It's hard to that and the second decon. Yeah. They were all great. We've all had a ton of Elmo for the win. Heck yeah. San Diego was fun too. I mean, I know a couple of y'all got sick. The second decon where you made Randy fall. Was it? I think it was. Yeah, I think you did make me fall. Yeah, I'm going to say so. Ben is absolutely fantastic. Whether in the city this week, yeah, it was great. Once, yeah, she pushed me. All the OGs are there. Elmo's coming home. Decon party was awesome. Yeah, it was. All the parties are great. What's up, Zombie? And does David still have the same awesome hairline? He does. It never changes. I will forever be jealous of his hairline. So, VeVe Comic Curator yet? I did. It was in the first hour. I discussed that at some point in the first hour. I don't know when. It was me, super drunk. It was. Need to hop on and tell everyone, yeah. Yo, sleep in my bay. Oh my God, I love you. We were just talking, me and you. The blackout drunk. You, I don't know. I mean, you remember? Oh, yeah. You tried to sleep on the floor. You tried to sleep on the floor twice. I don't know what it is about you. And anyway, free drinks. Yeah. When we get free drinks, yeah. I remember Sparky saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna drive there. I'm not gonna get too lit, and then we'll drive back." Sounds good, Sparky. End of the night. She wasn't driving. We were all lit AF. Zombie. Advantage says, how about Corey killing it on the eBay lives? Dude. I remember like a year ago, maybe not a year ago, sometime within the past year, I said VeVe could potentially be $1 trillion company. And people laughed. More and more steps being built. VeVeversity. Hello, senorita. K-Tal. A shout out to VeVeversity for saving the day, because what I didn't tell y'all was I thought we booked the Airbnb for 2 dates. Wound up just being 1 night. VeVeversity let us stay with her. Her and fiance Nico. It was that was awesome. The VeVe fam just constantly giving the shirt off their backs to peeps. Yeah. Disney's Randy, did you know Musica Club venue for the VeVe party was formerly the historic nightclub called The Tunnel, the location of the opening scene in Belly, DMX Nas movie. If you know, you know. I did not know that, so I'm actually gonna take a picture of that. Says no, I did not know that. Shout out to the 431 people that are here. Tammy on the scooter, and yeah, Tammy on the scooter, and I don't know how she wasn't drunk, falling everywhere, being on wheels. And it was lovely. Yeah, we all had a bunch of fun. All right, guys, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I need a shave. I need water. I need to sleep. I need to. My voice is still gone, but I love you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the super chat. Bye, guys. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, Randy. Wait, what was the best way to buy 100K with OMI with that? Slowly. You just have to buy it slowly. On base. So do it on base, and then just do it slowly. Go in and say, hey, I'm going to buy $5,000 worth of OMI, and then you won't be able to buy for like a couple hours. Then you can buy, like, you'll have to do that you could do it over a week. You could actually probably do it over like 5 or 6 days. Because I did 130,000 a few months ago, and I did it in like 6 days. So, or like 7 days. So you could probably do 100K in like, now granted, I pumped the price up to 00047. You know, we're at like 00036 right now. You could probably do it in 5 days, 100K. You know, 20K a day. You can probably do it that way. As long as no crazy announcements are out, that's what you can probably do. Thank you. Meow, meow, meow. Thank you, Swampy number 5. James got a nose. Sleeping a gold. Yeah, sleeping's great. I was told I was living my best life. You were living your best life. So 5K. No. 5K every 20K a day. You could do like 5K every like couple hours, and sometimes you could do like 2K, then 1K. But when there's sell orders, buy into those sell orders. So you constantly have to be looking. Okay, who's selling? When you see big sell orders, you can buy into that. And sometimes it's weird. Sometimes it's like, hey, there's $1,000 sell order, but I can buy $2,000 worth, and the price won't change. Sometimes it's weird like that. Yes, Ev is a very classy lady. We love her. So you could do like sometimes 5K at a time. Sometimes you can't even do $500 at a time without it going up like 4%. It's really crazy. But yeah, if you do it slowly but surely, that's usually how it happens. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Love you guys. Bye. My throat.